Music Access. Let's start off today with a scene that could take place in a drama. There's a sweet and pretty young lady who is the main character. Her family isn't well off, so her pride is a little bit hurt by the fact that she has to work to make ends meet while her friends study and play. But she's still happy and always tries to be optimistic. However, one day she can't hold back her tears, and the lady who works with her comforts her, saying, "You wonder why you have to be working in a place like this, right? But even in places like this, you can see something that sparkles. It's something like a gift given only to you by someone, and it's something that shines only to you. It's not something that shines to everyone, but only to you, and something not everyone can do, but only you can. But it's a gift that someone gives us secretly, so if we don't look for it, we might never be able to find it. So let's look for it. Something that shines only to us." The first song you heard today, Monday, July 27th, 2015, was El Madi by Mika. What's up, Music Access family? Well, we're starting a brand new week, so why don't we stretch our muscles a bit and try to find something that sparkles. Look left and right to see if there's something we've been missing all along. It could be a cute guy or girl you never noticed before, and that comes into your eye. And if they do, run up to them and ask, "What's your name? What's your number?" A person who shines is also a great gift, right? It could have been confusing our intro, but what it was trying to say was, wherever you are, look for something bright and shining that could be an opportunity or anything whatsoever. The more you try to find something that's really cool, is the way that things can kind of unfold in a more positive outlook. Alright, now let me tell you what's up for today. In our first hour, we have our daily corner that allows you guys to travel in time. Time Traveler's Mailbox and All About Music with Season 2, Benji style, in store for you. And in the second hour, K-pop, K-drama, K-stars. We're going to take some time to talk about what's going on in the entertainment world with All That K, and Karen will be joining us for that in the second hour. Here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio application and TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages in real time. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, if you have any songs you want to hear today or songs you want to request to listen to on the radio, on the air, go ahead and send those song requests on our message board under the subject title Request. And before we come back to message time, we'll take a quick song break. And the song is Thunder by Leona Lewis. So we just heard the song Thunder by Leona Lewis. And now it's time for message time. And hey guys, guess what? I just got a new secret weapon. So usually the messages get sent in via our writer for the show, or we have to, I go online to the message board, but there's messages that are closed. And so I figured out, and I hacked into the Arirang mainframe, and I figured out the username and password to go to the administrator account and check out every single message. So now, can you hear this? That's the sound of me on the computer. in the admin account. I hope no one catches me. Alright, so I am looking at everyone's messages. I can see everything that's closed now. It's so great. Alright, first message coming from Claudia of Chile, saying the start of a new week and the end of another month. Did you have a nice weekend, and do you have any plans for August? Lots of love from Chile. Side note, my dad loves Chilean wine. Did I have a nice weekend? Yeah, I mean, it was super duper hot. But besides that, I ate some good food, and, that's about it. I ate some good food. Do I have any plans for August? Not quite yet. I don't have anything quite locked up, but, hopefully something is going to come up that's going to be super fun, and then, maybe we'll get the ball rolling for some stuff. You never know. Going to our next message, we have Leon Teal from Singapore saying, Hi Benji Hyung, July is coming to an end. Did you enjoy yourself this month on Music Access? I sure did. Tomorrow is a special day for MA and we're preparing something for it. It's a secret, but I hope you and the staff like it. Anyway, I had a busy but fun weekend on Saturday. I went out with my best friend of 7 years. The 8 of us got fun. You mean the 7... Oh, best friends, I'm sorry. So I guess 7 best friends. The 8 of us got a chance to meet one another after a while. Shout out to the Butas family. And on Sunday was my nephew's 1-month celebration. I still remember you reading my message on me becoming an uncle. Time passes so fast. It does indeed. It's actually kind of crazy, like, how time goes by. Like, every day you can feel every minute going by and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's kind of like, you look back and it's like, oh, time went by really fast. You know what that means, right? We're getting older. But we're not old, we're still young. And we have Kimberly from the USA saying, Hey Benji, don't you hate when you just try to get your point across in writing or speaking, but you just keep going on and on? I can never keep things short, and that's probably because I talk a lot. From time to time, sometimes people tell me that I talk too much. LOL, do you ever have that problem? Well, I do radio, which means, of course, that I have to talk non-stop. That's like one of the biggest points of being a DJ. You know, no one here is in the studio with me until we have guests or something, which means it's just me non-stop talking all the time. So, you know, I get paid to do this. I woke up like this. But yeah, I mean, if you find yourself doing that, trying to maybe cut down your phrases to specific points, you know, that could work. Or just anything in general, you know, just make sure that you have some, how do you put this? Some good planning when you talk. You know, sometimes for me I tend to drone on and on, but other times there's points that I'm trying to make, so I have to organize them in my head while I'm speaking. Which is something kind of hard at first, but eventually you get used to it and you can get really good at it. Alright, now before we continue on to our Time Traveler's mailbox, we'll listen to a song. The song is Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Time Traveler's mailbox. Our special corner Time Traveler's Mailbox will let all of you bring back special memories by revisiting your past. First, write down the date that you want to time travel to, then let us know why you chose that date and where you'll be, what you'll be doing, and who you'll be with when you travel in time. If you want to participate, just write time travel on your title and leave us your message on our message board. Going to our first time traveler, we have Shasha from Vietnam saying, I want to go back to the day I first went to the new school I transferred to. I was so nervous and I didn't want to go to school. I probably looked like I was mad all day because I was so nervous. If I think about it now, I laugh, but at the time I was very serious. I met some new friends at my new school and they're like precious presents to me. I'm going to write a diary entry on that day I first started my new school, thinking about my new friends. A day in January 2013. The first day at school was as difficult as I expected, but I'm really happy because I think I've already made a new friend. Some of the kids taking the same class as me were really nice and told me about my new school and teachers. We also had lunch together, and I have a good feeling about this new school. I was really anxious and scared this morning, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to say hi to my new friends and thank them for helping me out today. I want to be good friends with them. That's true. I mean, I transferred schools a whole bunch when I was younger. And then one of the things that was really worrisome for me was, how am I going to make friends? Am I going to really have a chance to work everything through? And one of the things that I learned was, first of all, that's something that I really got adjusted to. So as a result of transferring schools, I guess I learned the way to communicate and be a lot more socially open from the get-go, Now, it's helped me so much here in Korea as well because they have something here called they call it natgaryo, or being a little shy when you meet new people. And for me, honestly, I do have that a little bit if I'm in a situation where I'm not, 100% comfortable. But if I hadn't, learned that skill from an early age, I feel like it would have been much harder to adjust to the way things are operating now. And so, Shasha, I'm sure when you first went to the new school, I know exactly what that must have felt like. Because, it's nervous, you don't know who you're going to be able to hang out with. And this goes for anyone else as well. If you're transferring schools or going to a new workplace, this applies to a lot of situations. You can be really nervous, but greet the first day with a big smile and an open heart. Being open to a lot of different situations and different people can really definitely help you out in the long run. And it'll definitely help you make friends much, much faster. Alright, before we continue on with another message for our Time Traveler's Mailbox, let's check out a song. The song requested by Ariadna of Mexico is All the Small Things by Blink 182. The song you just heard was All the Small Things by Blink 182, a very, very legendary band from, a very, very legendary band. Alright, continuing on with our Time Traveler's Mailbox, let's check out another message. We have Thang from Thailand saying, Hey Benji, I'm listening to Music Access that I recorded earlier. Sometimes I can't listen to your show live, so I record it and listen to it later when I'm alone. I love listening to your show in solitude. It's the happiest moment of my day. Aww. I want to travel in time to Friday, July 31st. That's because I want to find out the secrets to the BIG fan meeting stage. Of course, I won't tell my friends, but I'll write down what I saw in my diary. BIG was awesome, and my Benji was the best. Side note, I'm wearing a watermelon shirt right now. Sorry. Alright, so, that's right. Okay, so Thang mentioned that this Friday, actually, July 31st, BIG is having their first fan meeting ever! Woo! Yay! Are we excited? Is everybody outside excited? I don't know. She just kind of nodded. Anyway, so Friday we have our first fan meeting planned here in Korea, which is going to be super exciting. Of course, we're going to be singing our songs, playing some fun, maybe games, doing a lot of interesting things. So make sure that if you're in Korea to stop by if you can. And if not, then of course there will be other family meetings. Remember, it's the first, not the last. And one of the things that I'm kind of worried about, if I can give a quick spoiler, is Friday we're doing beep, and then we're also doing beep. So the preparing those two things is something I'm actually kind of nervous about, but I guess it should turn out okay, right? If you missed what I was saying, I intentionally bleeped it out so you wouldn't know. Don't worry, I didn't swear. I'm just keeping it a secret until Friday. Alright, so thank you guys so much for writing in, and I hope as always that our Time Traveler's mailbox is always overflowing with messages. Remember, if you missed a date to congratulate someone or propose to a loved one for the future, or if you have any plans for the future that you want to share so you'll make sure it comes true, all you need to do is send us the letter to Time Traveler's mailbox. Here's how. Come visit us at www.arirangradio.com/music access and leave me a message on our message board with the title Time Traveler. Alright, we'll come right back after a song for All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style, yeah. And the song requested by Theploy of Thailand is Everything Has Changed by Taylor Swift. about music and all about quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes, all about music quiz. Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All about music quiz season 2, Benji style. Yeah, we're back, yeah! Okay, so, what do you think is today's answer? I have no idea. Today's answer, I'm gonna pick. Okay, I got it. So, here is the first hint. I'm going to explain some things about today's answer. Listen carefully. Oh, can I get some of that, what do you call that thing when it goes echo, 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 echo? It's called this, yeah. Thank you so much. Alright, so our first stage, or our first part of our hint. Hometown, Rome. The dad's name of today's answer, Zeus. And the job is a goddess. Okay. Our second stage, a male celebrity explained today's answer during a speed quiz on a TV show like this. A Luna without arms, part of a statue. Our third stage, or our hint, is also known as Aphrodite, or a beautiful woman with a lot of love. Okay, so today's answer is, of course, should I say a person? I don't know if she qualifies as a person, but the corner is all about music quiz, and we didn't have any music yet, so I'm also gonna add a music hint to our speed quiz. Our speed quiz, our all about music quiz right now. It's gonna be short but to the point. Can I get that music, please? 찾고 싶은 게 So I coughed over the answer. You guys get it? Alright, so if you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. And then we'll listen to a song now and come back with another hint for the AA music quiz. The song requested by Ying of Thailand is Tak Joa Just Right by GOT7. Yeah, we just heard Tak Joa by GOT7, and it's back to our All About Music Quiz Season 2 Benji style, and it's time for our second hint, which is Benji's hint. So today's answer is in a lot of songs and lyrics, and I'm going to do my best to make it as easy as I can. Just a quick, I was looking on our music board, checking out our answer, and just to make it clear, our answer for today is not, no, never mind. Alright, so today's answer is in a lot of songs and lyrics, and I'm gonna give my Benji style hint in the form of a song. So the first part of my hint, the group's name, what am I trying to say? The name of the group who sang the song that I'm about to sing contains today's answer. And the title of the song itself also contains today's answer. So you might know this. 우리가 누구 for you do. I don't know if I sang that right. They all sing the 끈적끈적하게 song like this. Remember, part of this group's name is the answer for today. And our second song hint, or rather my second song hint, is SM's female solo artist Boa. And this also contains the answer, but I'm going to remove the answer. So it goes like, hurricane, hurricane, yeah. And for our final hint, because I always have to do a giveaway hint, because I'm not sure, guys, let me know if our our hints for today are kind of confusing because for me, if I just checked out the hints and then I was trying to answer it, I might be a little confused. So let me know if you think, we're doing a good time. Alright, so I'm going to give out the giveaway hint. Today's answer is also the name of a planet. Alright, so if you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. If you got it, come to the Music Access message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave us your answer with the title answer. And before we move on, let's check out a song. The song requested by Earn of Thailand is Remember by A-Pink. Do you? I don't. Alright, so the song you just heard was Remember by A-Pink, and it's time for message time. Nia Boo from the USA saying, you're replying to people's messages directly on the message board. Also, what are you wearing? Is that a watermelon shirt? Yes! I'm gonna stand up now. Check out my watermelon shirt. It's got cool watermelon pieces on it. Because I like watermelon. Guys, do you know what watermelon is? Today's Korean word of the day is subak, which means watermelon. Subak, watermelon, 좋아요. Samantha from Australia saying, good day, Benji. How are you today? Hope you had a wonderful weekend, because my weekend was cold, windy, and raining with the temperature reaching 8 degrees. 8 degrees? Now, today is still a bit cold, but it's sunny, and we're having some strange weather. You have a very interesting shirt on today. Are they watermelons on your shirt? Well, take care. Big hugs from Oz. I'm going to stand up again. Yes, it's a watermelon shirt. Isn't it super cool? Alright, so enough about my watermelon shirt. And Niabu, actually, that's true. After I hacked into the mainframe and I got direct access to the board, I decided, if I'm gonna read a message, why don't I, respond to some messages online? Alright, so, continuing on, we have Kim Chenang from Korea saying, Hi Benji, 점심은 먹었어요? Did you eat lunch? Yes. 오늘은 어떤 맛있는 걸 먹었어요? What did you eat that was delicious today? 벤지는 extreme sports 좋아해요? Do you like extreme sports? Let's see. First, 네, 점심을 먹었어요. I did eat lunch. 오늘의 점심은 croque monsieur. I ate a croque monsieur for lunch, which is bread, cheese, and ham, and then you put cheese on top of it, and it's exquisite. If you guys don't know what it is, go check it out because it's amazing. And do I like extreme sports? 좋아한다고 말하면 틀린 건 아닐 것 같아요. 좀 헷갈린다. I think that if I say that I don't like it, that's a lie. So I'm pretty sure I like it, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't really do it a lot. 할 기회가 많이 없어서 잘 모르겠네요. 죄송합니다. Anyways, I hope that was a good answer. 곰 누나 from Thailand saying, Sup Benji. I'm still having a very hard time here. By the way, I see you have a lot of schedules, so take care of yourself. For this time, I'm going to teach you the romantic words. Please say in an adorable voice. Rukna jub 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 jub. Let's guess what this means. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It means love you, choo choo. So jub jub is choo choo. Is it joop joop maybe? P.S. This Wednesday is my birthday. Can you say happy birthday to me on that day? Okay, let me make a quick memo. Wednesday. Kumna's birthday. Got it. I made a memo, so we'll wait till Wednesday for that. And Rukna jub jub. Very much. Rukna jub 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 jub. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I hope I am. Whoo! Foreign languages, we got that game going on, right? Alright, now before we continue on, let's check out another song. Vanessa of Canada requested 바빠서 sorry, sorry I'm busy by Infinite Age.
가짜는 한 번 넘어지면 화장이 다 벗겨지지 매일 정해 집에 가게 도와주라 쳐들어지지 누구 묻더라 돼지 놈은 대체 언제 다 컸어 멍청한 하사를 뺀 시간도 어찌 자꾸 파느라고 바빴어 난 다시 보아라 덜고 잘 보야 한 날이 누구에게 이 광경은 눈에 들어간 타고 와사비 That's why we always turn Wait 다 들어와 나 시간 없다 이건 infinite as fast as sweet And you know who it is Infinite H Real that champagne Moon swings Your favorite producer as fast Never lose heart you got that message right
We just heard the song 바빠서 sorry, sorry I'm busy by Infinite Age featuring Swings, Champagne of Champagne. And the song was produced by Asbras, who also, yeah. Alright, so it is almost time to wrap up our first hour. In our second hour, of course, we will be back with the always nice, always informative supermom, Karen for all that K. So to wrap things up for our first hour, I will let you hear El Perdón by Enrique Iglesias, requested by Eunice of Mexico and BRB. Yeah, here we go, starting up the second hour of Music Access with me, Benji of B.I.G. And the second hour today will take some time to talk about what's going on with our K-pop stars and K-dramas and K-entertainment world with All That K. Cameron will join me in the studio for that in just a bit, but before that, here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone, or you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. And you can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Alright, after listening to a song, we'll come back with Cameron for All That K. Rebecca of Brazil requested, shout out to Eugene of Sonamu for being on All That Cantare with me. All That Cantare, 언제나 Cantare. Cushion by Sonamu. Wanna know more about K-pop?
Wanna know more about K-dramas?
Wanna know more about K-culture? All okay on All That K. Karen, wave to the camera.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So another week has passed already.
Yeah.
And can you believe it's the last week of July?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You know they say if you realize that you don't realize time passing is by, what am I trying to say? They say that if you feel like time is passing by fast, you're getting old.
I know. I hear that all the time. But it's so true, though. I think every year it feels like it's going by faster.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it a secret.
So, all right. So this July was actually pretty hot.
Yeah.
We had the whole.
It's unbearable these days. I have the AC on all day.
Unbearable. Sorry, guys. I made a joke about
gosh.
Muji because Muji's our panda
No.
bear. Did you eat any health foods for like the 중복 or?
I finally had some samgyetang or the chicken
Finally.
ginseng. But you know what? It wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
You know, I went to this really great place where you have to make a reservation ahead in advance.
Is it located near Gyeongbokgung Palace?
No.
No? Okay.
It's around here actually.
Oh, it's around here. Okay.
But the best part about it is, so they give you the whole samgyetang and everything, but they give you some of the what do you call that? Like it's like the alcohol mixed with like the ginseng.
Yeah, before you have the
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I forget.
Not hanya.
Oh man.
Something.
But it's
you
in
know
a
what I'm
little
talking about,
glass.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really gross. It's healthy, though.
It's good
healthy,
for you.
but
It's good for you.
All right. So when it gets hot and muddy, you know,
Muddy.
Muddy. I
Muggy?
meant muggy. Sorry. It gets very, like, and you get that kind of like humidity.
You don't want anyone touching you.
But, we're used to it to a certain extent. We've lived a life. It's annoying.
Are you used to it though?
I get used
Seattle,
to it now.
do you guys have like rainy season?
It's just always raining.
It's always raining there. Okay, so it's very humid there. Okay, then you're used to it. I don't know. I can never get used to this.
Really?
Yeah. And last summer we had a very short rainy season.
That's true.
I loved it.
I don't. It needs to rain.
Really?
It needs to rain.
Oh man.
Just as a farm boy.
Oh, okay. Right.
We need rain.
We had a drought, so it's a good thing that it's raining a lot and stuff. But
how are your kids holding up?
They're okay. Our little one's, she's getting hot, so she's sweating. I can feel her like feet getting all sweaty. Yeah, but other than that, we've had the AC on all day, and it's bearable.
She patted Muji on the head.
Bearable.
Yeah. All right. So starting off today on All That K. Are we talking about girl groups again?
No.
Can we talk about girl groups?
I think we can leave the girl groups there for a little bit. I think we talked about girl groups a lot.
Okay. Are we talking about hip hop?
No. We're going to talk about something that's really exciting, though.
What is it?
The 2015 Infinite Challenge Music Festival. Woo!
Yay!
Come on, you guys, you have to be excited about this.
I mean, I remember just about this music festival, actually, when I first came to Korea. I think that was 2012.
2012, okay.
And that's when they were starting doing it. So they're like, the 말하는 대로.
Yeah, that was 2013,
And that's when 바람 났어 blew up.
Yeah, GD.
나 오늘 바람 났어. 뜨는 너는 홍대 왔어.
Yeah, so, we can't talk about Infinite Challenge without talking about their music festival.
Of course.
And everyone's been waiting for this because it only happens every 2 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we've all been waiting for this, the 2015 Infinite Challenge Music Festival, and someone that you really like is in there with the groups this time.
Hyogo!
You like Hyogo?
Actually,
Hyogo?
no, I didn't know who they were.
Oh, yes, a lot of people don't know who they are.
They're very good, though.
But after getting on this show, because it's it has so much influence in Korea.
But we're talking about Zion T, aren't we?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So Zion T's there. His song 양화대교, I think it was up there on the charts.
It's actually the effect. I don't know if you guys know about this, but the Infinity Challenge Music Festival, the effect it has on the charts is huge.
It's huge, right?
Because
양화대교 wasn't up on the charts at all, was it?
Not recently. Because the whole girl group came over and everyone was girl
we were
grouping
talking
out.
about all the girl groups.
Then, especially this guy, the Hyogo, especially huge. They're number 1, number 2 on the charts right now, going on strong. And then Zion T also, his old song, 양화대교, is now like number 3 on there.
Because I actually saw that part. But it was kind of moving because he talked about his dad, him and Ha, they were in a car together. His dad came and joined them for a little bit, and he was talking about his dad, and he said he wrote that song thinking about his dad. It's kind of moving. Yeah, so it has definitely a lot of influence on the music charts here in Korea. Infinite Challenge, we can't talk about Korean, entertainment variety shows without talking about Infinity Challenge. It's been 10 years. I can't believe it.
That's older than your kids.
Yeah, that's older than my kids. That's like before. Wow, that's a long time ago.
That's older than Music Access.
In any case, so they celebrated their 10-year anniversary this year, and then we have a new member. That was really exciting. They went through that whole, Kingsman parody, 6-man, to find the 6th person, and Kwang Yi,
exactly,
the idol star, he got on there, and he was complaining about how he's been losing out to all the actors in his group, but now he's like
number 1 now.
He's number 1 now because he's on Infinity Challenge.
Exactly.
Yeah. So a lot of people have been waiting for this music festival. It's in its 5th year. Well, we can't really say it's 5th year because it's held every 2 years. So it started back in 2007 as the 강변북로 가요제 or Riverside Expressway. 강변북로. There's 2 big expressways that run through Seoul. One's on the top of the river. That one we call 강변북로 because it's on the north side of the river. And then the other one's Olympic Expressway, which is on the south side of the river. And they were actually making a parody of 강변 가요제, which is a very old, very prestigious music festival
I
in
didn't know
Korea. It's called 강변 가요제, which means Riverside Music Festival. So it's kind of a play on words. They use that. So it was called the Riverside Expressway Music Festival, and it started out as it was just one of those events that they do on Infinity Challenge, but it was so popular, and the songs that were on there got so popular that they decided to extend it, and they, the scale just got bigger and bigger, and they now do it every 2 years. Yeah. So in 2007, it started off. Do you know who won in 2007?
I didn't even know they had it in 2007. The first one I knew was 2011.
Yeah, Haha was on there. Haha used to, he has a few albums out. He's a singer. He's a quote unquote singer.
He's a rapper, yeah.
He's a rapper with the whole Jamaican thing going on there, right? So he won with the song 키 작은 꼬마 이야기. The story of a short little boy. I'm sure you've heard the song before. Yeah, I'm sure
Maybe
you did.
not.
But what's different from the 2007 music festival than the other music festivals is they actually, instead of bringing in famous stars and singers, they brought in famous composers, songwriters.
Wow, like
Yoon Il-sang.
was Kim Do-hoon there?
I'm not sure. There was Yoon Il-sang and An Jung-hoon. They were the two main ones that wrote the songs for them. And they're really famous because, Yoon Il-sang, he wrote most of the songs for Turbo, Clone, Young Tux. I don't know if you know Young Tux Club.
I don't know that.
DJ DOC, Cool. Ring any bells?
Guys, this is the last,
never mind.
This is
Let's
the
move
last
on. Let's move on. Okay,
Moving
so
on.
anyways, so Haha won, and then after that, they started bringing in all these famous stars.
Yeah.
So in 2009, it was the Olympic Expressway. So they moved south of the river now. So for Olympic Expressway, Tiger JK, Yoon they teamed up with
Feel good music.
Yoo-sung. So they actually won with their song "Let's Dance."
Oh.
And there was also After School was in there. There was Lee Jung-hyun. She's kind of my generation too.
Lee Jung-hyun.
Yeah, she's the techno queen.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There's Epic High, Jessica from 소녀시대, or former member of 소녀시대. There was No Brain and YB. They all joined and they teamed up with each member. And I don't know, all the songs were actually really quite good. Some of the popular ones was 냉면. 냉면 with 박명수 and Jessica. That was very popular. It's a very cool, summer kind of song. And then there was also 영계백숙. That was After School in 정준하. 영계백숙. Oh, no?
I don't know any of the songs.
What?
I'm just listening. I was like, yeah.
Okay, well, 영계백숙, it's kind of funny because it's
freedom.
it's talking about. Do you know what 영계백숙 is?
I know 백숙 is food.
Yes, 백숙 is food. It's food. It's 영계 means young chicken.
Oh.
So it's young chicken, 백숙. 백숙 is kind of like
Was
steamed
it like
chicken.
a food festival?
No, it wasn't.
냉면,
But it was
영계백숙.
kind of, but it's all summer foods. Yeah, because it takes place during the summer.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was very popular.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to feign ignorance. I'm just
Getting all excited.
Yeah. Oh,
no. Okay.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
maybe you know more the recent ones. We're
I
going
think
to
so, I
talk
think
about
so.
that later.
But first of all, let's take a quick song break.
Yeah.
We'll listen to the winning song, the Let's Dance
Let's
by
Dance.
Future Aiga or Tiger JK, Yoon Mi-rae, and Yoo Jae-seok.
우리와 함께 하시겠습니까? 이 무더위에 지치고 힘든 마음들 정말 이 노래와 우리들의 이 화끈한 여러 가지의 웃음으로 한번 시원하게 만들어드리겠습니다. 더우시죠? 더우시죠? 저희들 이 여러 가지 하는 거 보시면서 확 불어보세요.
Just get down to it, everybody put your back into it, dance. If you like to move it, for the night is over. Just get down to it, everybody put your back into it, dance. If you like to move it, for the night is over.
Check it out. 재석형 무한한 웃음 주려고 가끔 내 목이 쉬어도 가끔 내 허리가 울어도 또 명수 형이 표정 부려요 가끔 형도 네가 안 웃겨도 정중한 의료에서 전진 봄철이 입처럼 go 난 멈추지 않아 너를 위해서 오로지 한 길을 택했어 여러분의 기쁨을 위해서 Everybody 소리 질러 왼손 바닥 오른 손바닥 별 손가락에 꽃을 펴라 더 위를 밀어내 무한도전 더 위를 밀어내 무한도전 삼바 Let's dance
Back, and we just heard Let's Dance by Future Lag or Tiger JK, Yoonmi and You Just Hawk.
I just liked watching them making music together because Tiger JK was like, oh, it's okay. Because you just he's not a singer or he's not, he's not a singer. He's an MC. So he didn't know what he was doing. And this song has a lot of, rap and
it does.
It has a lot of different things going on. But he was just like, oh, let's use that. Let's do, you just was just throwing things out. And Tiger JK was like, let's use this. Let's use that. Oh, you're fine. You're doing fine. And it turned out to be a really good song because you just had no idea what he was doing. So I thought that was really cool. I was like, yeah, that's, he's a musician. He really knows what he's doing.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think one of the chillest music collabs you can get is when people are throwing in ideas and you actually use all of them. Because, a lot of the times you get people like, hey, let's put this in the song. It's like, no.
Yeah.
This doesn't quite fit the song. You don't know what you're doing. But Tiger JK is chill enough that he just,
Yeah,
smashes everything.
So I thought that was, of course, different people have different working styles. And you see them, making that song together. And it was interesting because he was like, oh, let's use that. And he basically put in everything that you just kind of, just threw right off the bat.
True swag. All right, so before we continue on, I have to read. I said I have to read. There is a message for you, Karen.
Okay.
From Anne-Sophie from Malaysia.
Hi, Anne-Sophie.
Hi, Karen Annie.
Hi.
You look so youthful today.
Oh, really? Thanks. Maybe it's because my hair's up. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it's because the camera's not in HD. I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm sorry, Karen. No, but you look very young today.
Thank you.
No, but you always have a very youthful energy.
Okay. Maybe it's because I'm with you.
Yeah. We're complimenting each other now. Great. Yeah. All right, so continuing on about our Infinite Challenge Song Festival.
Yeah, so moving on to the 2011. So they moved, I told you about this whole play with words with the expressways here in Korea. So the third one was 서해안 고속도로.
양화대교.
Not that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So 서해안 means West Coast. So we're
West
talking about the West Coast Expressway.
You, Seattle represent.
I thought West Coast was more California.
This is a discussion for another kind of radio.
Okay, all right. Anyways, so it's the West Coast Expressway Music Festival.
Yeah.
And this one was kind of fun because this time they used a lot of other stars, like Sweet Sorrow was on there. And there was Ijeong.
Yeah.
There was Psy before he blew up with Gangnam Style.
Oh, yeah.
G-Dragon. G-Dragon was on there. And there was 10cm who blew up with their song.
Americano.
Exactly. And there was also Pada, singer Pada from SES.
Yes.
Yeah, and Jung Jae-young. I don't know if you know Jung Jae-young.
He is the guy who wears glasses.
Yeah,
And he has this kind of
yeah.
hair.
So you know who he is.
Yes.
But in the past, he used to be in a group called Bases way back when, and they played like he was with his sisters. I think they all play musical instruments. He plays the piano, and his sisters play violin, and they were in a group together. Yeah, and I used to like them when I was young. That was like way back when I was in high school. Anyway, so people didn't know about him, but after coming out on this show, he's like everywhere now.
Yeah.
He's on cooking shows. He's a very funny guy
He
with the
is.
big glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know him?
I don't know him that well. I don't know him that well. That's
Okay,
why.
so anyway, so he's on a lot of variety programs, but it's all because of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get on here, guys, you can blow up. Come to Korea, get on Infinity Challenge.
I don't know. You mean, I'm sure you want to get on Infinity Challenge, but it's not that easy.
It's a work in progress.
Anyways, so we had all these stars. G-Dragon, after being on here in 2011, he's still
Consistently on
he's
every
consistently on there. But it was really funny because he was teamed up with Bang Myung-soo.
Yeah.
And apparently, Bang Myung-soo kept to sing his songs. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
so after that, he doesn't work with Bang Myung-soo.
I feel like it's something he does, though.
It's funny though. Bang Myung-soo likes to do that.
He
though.
does. That's his
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, so for this music festival, it was interesting because they were all awarded trophies. They didn't pick the number one song, but they were everyone was awarded
But I think
trophies.
2011 was the year that all the songs were super successful.
Yeah,
Because I remember
2011.
they all blew up.
There was, 유재석 and 이적, they actually wrote two songs.
Mm-hmm.
They had 압구정 날라리.
압구정
And there
There's a
was
dance
also
for this, too.
Yeah, they all danced. Yeah, and there was also As I Say.
말하는 대로. Are you making me singing
yeah,
every
that one.
time?
Yeah, 말하는 대로. And there was also Saya 노홍철 was Shake It.
흔들어보세요.
Yeah,
Shake,
흔들어보세요.
shake. And then this was the
then-
commercial for soju, too.
Yeah, and then 바람 났어 with G-Dragon and Bang Myung-soo.
오늘 같은 Saturday night.
So yeah, there were a lot of fun songs, and I think it was probably the most popular. It's a pretty interesting one. 2011.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I remember 바람 났어. It went on the charts. It went crazy.
Uh-huh. It was G-Dragon.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
weird because Bang Myung-soo, he has like albums out,
Yeah.
바다의 왕자,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. But you don't really think of him as a serious singer, but he has a lot of hits if you think about it. He knows
all
how
with
to.
feature.
Yeah, but still though, it's under his name.
True.
Yeah, so you have to think maybe he kind of has that sense, and he knows what to, to make
recently
popular.
I had a chance to go to his studio, Bang Myung-soo's studio, for the program that I was doing. They did a live stream there. The fact that he built his own studio, obviously means that he has a passion for music. He's a
Can't
DJ.
sing, though.
He's a DJ now.
He's
Though.
a DJ.
And in that production studio, he has like 2 or 3 composers.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Okay.
He's really, I think,
So maybe he's thinking
Into
about
music.
into music, or maybe he wants to raise like future musicians.
You know what
or
it's
something
called?
Like that. No,
it's called G Park Studios.
G Park Studios.
You know why it's G Park?
No.
Gorgeous park.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so Park for his name.
And people were like, is it G Park because of G Dragon, or is it G Park for like a great park?
Yeah.
But no, it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I guess he wants to be gorgeous. Well,
It's a work in progress.
whatever floats your boat. Anyways.
Whatever floats your boat.
The song that I remember though from this music festival, all the songs were really good, but I actually really liked Jung Jae-young and Jung Young-don's song. It was called 순정 마초.
순정 마초.
순정 마초, the innocent macho.
How does it go?
나 순정 마초. I can't remember.
That sounded like a sizzle. That sounded like a sizzle.
It. Don't
like,
tell me
you're
to
advertising
sing.
all this like food and everything. 순정 마초.
Anyways, yeah, and then in 2013 there was the 자유로 가요제. Do you know where 자유로 is?
자유롭게 살아.
It's the
free-
road that goes from it goes to Ilsan.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that road. We
Okay,
call that
okay,
Chaedo.
okay.
And it leads towards North Korea, which is probably why it's called Chaedo.
Mm.
But anyway, so that was in 2013. Of course, we had a lot of famous stars here. We had Kim Shi and Isura and Benzino. Actually, featured for that song. G-Dragon was there again. He teamed up with Chung Young-don. There was Yoo Hee-ar and Yoo Jae-suk. They featured Kim Jo-han. They did this they kind of made it look like solid back in the day. That was very interesting. There was also Primary and Keko was on there with Kang Myung-soo. Chang Mi-yeogwan was teamed up with Roh Hong-chul. I love Chang Mi-yeogwan. Do you know who Chang Mi-yeogwan is?
I know who they are. And I know
You probably know who they are because of this, though.
I know them because of 나 혼자 산다.
Exactly, but that's how Yuk Jung-wan became
Famous.
famous because of this show,
Yeah.
because they collaborated together. I really like their songs.
혁오 is the new Chang Mi-yeogwan.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, right. And then there was also 장기하와 얼굴들. They're kind of Chang Mi-yeogwan and 장기하와 얼굴들. They're kind of like the the face of the indie scene, totally these days. And then there was also Boa, Asia star Boa. She was on there. She teamed up with Kil. I remember she was teaching him how to dance and stuff because Kil's not a dancer.
He's not a dancer.
He's not a dancer, but he really, really worked hard for that song. So this one was really interesting too.
So,
Yeah?
now moving on. Let's take a quick song break before we get to our Now Festival? Most recent festival.
Yeah.
But the song is Habolago by Hyungyeon Dongjong. Wait, let me try that again. Hyungyeon Dongjong, which is G-Dragon and Chung Young-don featuring Defcon. We just heard Habolago by, I'm gonna try one more time, Hyungyeon Dongjong
형영동종.
by
형영동종.
G-Dragon and Chung Young-don featuring Defcon.
Yeah.
And now let's talk about our long-awaited 5th Infinite Challenge Song Festival, which has artists that everybody knows.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Hyogo before this either.
I didn't know him either.
But they blew up. That's the power of Infinity Challenge.
Exactly.
So you know what was really funny? Apparently, this reporter, he got the scoop. So he revealed the lineup for this year, and people were they wanted to find out by watching TV. They didn't want to read about it apparently. So apparently, this reporter he heard a lot of stuff from people saying you shouldn't have done that. Why did you reveal that list? So that's how much people look forward to watching this on TV.
Exactly.
It was kind of like a spoiler for all the fans, and we know how they're the fans of Infinity Challenge. They're very young and they're very active, very
Elementary school
vocal.
kids.
Yeah, very vocal about their needs and wants. So the lineup has been revealed. Yoo Jae-suk is with JYP. I saw clips. I couldn't watch the entire thing, but I saw them practicing together.
I haven't been able to see it yet.
JYP, Yoo Jae-suk wants to dance. He wants to do a dance song, and he's very adamant about that. So he was, asking JYP how to do the dance moves and stuff like that, and he was like, 이 정도만 해도 괜찮. Like he was asking him, if I do it this much, it's okay, right? But JYP was like, no.
But JYP is very harsh. Like you look at the way he does his own groups.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a perfectionist. So so they're teamed up together. GD's back.
GD Taeyang.
GD and Taeyang, they're with Kwangi. And that was really funny too because I actually saw this part and Kwangi was with them and they were just kind of playing together because GD wanted to know how Kwangi plays and their style. Kwangi, he's an idol. He can't sing or he can't dance.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't want to say this, but
my 선배님.
I don't want to say this, but for an idol star, I was kind of shocked because he talks well. So I was like, that's why he picked him because they weren't really thinking about making him a singer or anything like that. But I think they wanted to make him either another MC or someone in the entertainment variety shows. And
what I
stuff
think
like
is
that.
really funny is Kwangi's always talking about how he messages GD or Taeyang, and then he always gets emoticon responses. It's like he sends a super long thing, and then GD
like,
sends
peace.
like a piece,
Yeah.
and then he's like, oh, why do you only respond with this? And then so he responded something else, and then the one disappeared, but there was no response.
It was weird because apparently all three of them are the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was weird because they have to, in Korea we
Communicate,
have 존댓말.
Yeah.
We, the respectful
Way of
speech that
talking.
we use. But yeah, it was that you could feel that awkwardness because they're all the
awkward.
same age, but they have to speak. So they decided to, make
반말.
friends and speak like friends. And I thought it was kind of funny because Kwangyi, he's a star in his own right.
True.
But to him, like GD was a star that he kind of, idolized.
They're stars in different aspects, I guess.
Yeah, so that was kind of funny. There's IU and Bang Myung-soo. I don't know how Bang Myung-soo does this. He always gets teamed up with like
A
the
good
big
person,
stars.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there's
Zion T!
and Haha.
I bet this song's gonna be good.
Yeah, their team name is 으뜨거다시.
Okay, I don't know if the song's gonna be good.
Their team is 으뜨거다시. And Yunsang, he's more of a composer these days, but he used to sing as well. Yunsang and Jeongjuna have been teamed up. I don't think Yunsang wanted to be teamed up with Jeongjuna. So he made it very clear. He was like, anyone but Jeongjuna, but they were teamed together.
Oops.
And then there's Hyogo and Chung Young-don.
I can mimic Hyogo. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so, there's a few things that I think our listeners, if they do watch Infinity Challenge, they should keep in mind. Yoo Jae-seok, like I said, he really wants to dance.
Yes.
He really wants to dance. So will Park Jin-young, JYP, be
dance.
able to, teach him, coach him, do whatever he did, work his magic to make him, I don't know, like an idol star?
What I'm really looking forward to in this kind of Infinity Challenge this time around is there's a lot of artists that I know. And then in terms of the artist, each artist has their own individual sound.
Yeah.
Especially, we're talking Zion T.
Yeah.
We've got JYP. We've got Hyogo on there. And then all their music is music that I've listened to personally. So I'm interested to see how the projects turn out in the future.
And how much influence like these,
Exactly.
the other stars have on these musicians. Yeah,
Exactly.
and then, like I said, Zion T. Zion T's been doing really well these days, so we'll have to see what kind of song they come up with. And Hyogo, of course, they basically no one knew about this band before this
But now they're
happened.
mainstream.
But now they're mainstream. And Chung Young-don, he's always had really good chemistry with his
artists.
partners. So we'll have to see, what kind of chemistry they'll have.
Guys, be on the lookout.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when the songs come out, they're all going to be on the charts.
They're going to be on the charts, probably. But I wonder who's going to come in. If they are going to pick, like, the first place winner this time, I wonder who's going to win.
Zion T or Hyogo. All right, so it is time for us to wrap up our corner with Karen. So sending Karen out, we'll listen to Dance With Me by Kelly Clarkson, and I will see you next week.
Next week. Bye.
We just heard the song Dance With Me by Kelly Clarkson, and it's now time to reveal the answer for Double A Music Quiz from the first hour. What's the answer? The answer is Venus. Our music quiz winner is Chad Luera from the USA. And Anne-Sophie, Darcy, and Tony, Unita Suino, Leon, Tio, and Rebecca, you were also correct. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone, for participating in today's Double A Music Quiz. We'll have, of course, another interesting, cool, awesome, special music quiz and a super off-the-top, fresh Benji's hint for you tomorrow. So, don't forget to participate and check it out. And before we continue on, let's check out 2 more songs requested by our listeners now. Isabel of Canada requested 20 by 17, and Unita Suino, congratulations on answering. From Indonesia requested 소년의 편지, The Boy's Letter by JYJ.
이제 너의 하늘이 될게 사냥의 날
And it's time to say goodbye. Our last song for today is Best Mistake by Ariana Grande featuring Big Sean. This was Benji of B.I.G. and I'll be back.